get as many people as far up the road as we can, because that's going to give us way more options in terms of it's much easier to drop people to help out if we need, or ease off to go for FTS, or however that plays out. But I think part one is get up and down the climb.
Can't wait.
Yeah, survive the climb first, find out what happens later.
Yeah, just remember as well, the sign guys are probably going to go all in up there, because that'll create a really select group. So there is a hang on if you can, but I think maybe stick with the bigger group if they just try and TTT off the front.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's about picking your battles, isn't it? I think it's Cole, Akers are probably the three SRT guys. In front of them, we're going to be pretty good, really. Well,
yeah, I reckon that Gutierrez will go off with the sign guys just to try and get in the top 10.
Yeah, 10 seconds, guys. Go well.
Good luck, guys.
Cheers,
Yeah, enjoy everyone.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
There goes the sign, boys.
So this climb, watch the percentages, because it goes harder and then flattens and then kicks again and then flattens.
Yeah, no, you here?
Sign attack that immediate kick.
I blew myself up on the climb, so I'm just sitting up and let the group come up from behind.
Yeah, we're all coming to you. One big group.
Woo!
Spicy start. Say that again. Jesus, I was going big watts
Yeah,
there.
starting of.
So we're 6 here, and Craig is in the front.
Yeah.
Now I'm dropped from the front group, so I'm
Yeah.
coming back to you.
Just remember the FAL's first across the line, so don't give anyone a hand. We've already got Craig.
Yeah, keep pushing on Craig for that sprint.
Yeah, let's stay in the back and save for the next one.
Sprint is at 7k, so let's not drag anyone up to Craig before then.
Yeah, those sign guys really went for it, didn't they?
In their power, they probably didn't. That was just a warm up.
It's just a tempo climb for them, isn't it?
There was a high threshold.
They just ripped straight through from the back. I saw one come through, there were 3 at the front. The one came through, shot all the way through the middle, and then bang.
There were 5, 6 in the front.
They're only 8 seconds back, so you're going to catch me before the sprint. So I'm seizing up.
Oh, good job, Craig. We know you're best for the second one, but we can try to help you and steer.
Who's going to go for the sprint?
As long as one of us is on the bunch, we can just ride through.
Tom and Chris.
Yeah.
Do you want me to leave out and save my legs?
No, I'll just mark the wheels. I can accelerate past them. They've probably all got someone higher up already.
Feels like a team transfer now.
A little bunch. Don't get too much.
Oh yeah, my heart rate went up. Finally, I'm working.
Presumably SRZ are all miles behind.
Acres was 22 seconds behind going up the climb. Haven't seen any of the others. There's probably a couple up front. We've got a couple of short climbs.
Alain was at the front.
There's a lot of people
That's
from
all right,
the four top teams in the front.
That's what you'd expect. Their races against them.
So
They've got a
Acres,
chance of winning or whatever.
Acres is in the group 1 minute 20 back.
I see a few SRTs. You see anyone in our group?
No one in our group. Our group's
No.
fine.
And they've probably got 2, maybe 3 up top, and then the rest in the group behind.
I think there's 3. There was Gutierrez was looking after Ryan,
Okay.
and they were with me. And my mistake is I saw Ryan and I eased, thinking the pace was better,
Yeah.
and it got me.
Yes, I'm trying to beat them.
As long as we all stay in this bunch and don't let Acres and Shields come back to us, we should be fine.
I can't see him closing that gap.
Yeah, remember we're the second, we were the second bunch on the road, so there might be just individuals to catch on the way forward that will help us as well.
There's a few stragglers I can see on the companion actually.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. They have a big lead. They need to get the strugglers.
Yeah, 41 seconds. I mean, technically it puts us in a better position if we can shut that gap down, but
But the
I think
point
it's doable. It's definitely doable.
the points are exactly the same between 5th place riders as they are between 3rd. So if we keep our 5th in front of their 5th, it cancels out their 3rd being in front of our 3rd. And especially if we keep this group together, we'll take all of the lower teams, 5th riders with us, and put them in that gap as well.
Right, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, so we're not pushing now, or?
No, we just ride tempo. We've got people that can sprint, we've got people that can push the last climb. If this group just rides tempo for a while, we can then decide what we want to do later.
Yes, I agree. Just that everyone is looking at us, I think.
Who cares? We race our race, eh?
Yeah, that's even better, because it means we can just do whatever we want and everyone's going to follow.
Yeah, 100%, because they're just seeing us as a full team here, so that they've got nothing they can do. This is Team Sky style.
Shows how evenly matched our team is. That's looking good. Let's keep going like this.
Yeah, until you see how far into the red you pushed me on that climb.
You did really well. Well done.
I think everyone was in the red on that side.
Yeah, I burnt my lungs. I'm still paying for it now.
Yeah, me too.
That's the
Just watch this, but it's easy to get a gap on here with the little rises.
So we're 1:36 in front of the group behind, so no worries. There's one strangler in between, but let's just go forward.
So is the Marina the next fastest through segment?
It's the Pave reverse.
It's a cobble sprint.
So it's 24.7
Oh,
to
sweet.
25.1.
Loads of time to chill. Just burning miles now, aren't we?
Go for tennis.
This feels like the LQP Sunday ride.
Let's not get cocky too soon.
Especially with it being the leg, going through the leg breakers. Fucking hell. We love this section.
We've cracked this section in a TTT. Just keep shouting your name, do a burst at the front, and then jump back into the group. Someone else shouts up, and it just keeps punching the speed higher.
Yeah, and I know you're strong and steady, but I want you to be a little fresh for the climb. I know you can do it.
The group in front are just riding the same tempo as us. The gaps are all stabilised.
Okay, that's good. Even almost 400 watts didn't help the climb. I still lost it.
Just there as a reminder as to what's to come later on.
Do it the opposite way, I'll go over later. Not that it's any easier, of course.
I think in our group, there's not the best riders. The ones in front are better and more technical.
We've got the race director.
Yeah, and also someone's decided to push the pace a little bit here. I can see that the group started getting spread out for a second.
I was just taking a view from the back, trying to get the lowest watts per kilogram.
Efficient riding.
Because that's the main competition, right?
Yeah, I'm learning from you, Chris. I was also in the back, but I saw that it's just.
I'm only doing 150, and I'm near the front, so I mean, if you're doing less than that, careful.
There's only once up the aqueduct, or is it twice?
Twice. But this sprint doesn't count, right?
No,
No,
I
it
was
wasn't
playing.
marked. Wasn't marked.
It's the cobbled one.
When you cross the river and go through some trees on either side of the road with the river on your left, that's when you know you're getting close to the sprint, and then as soon as the town starts, then the sprint's on.
I feel like that's when this group's going to go.
Yeah, I
There,
suppose
and also the
that's needed.
aqueduct.
Once we get to the sprint, it starts to come quick though, because you've got the sprint, then the Petit KOM, then the aqueduct. So I think it'll all go on the Petit KOM, which is at 30 kilometres, 30.6.
Actually, we hit the aqueduct after the sprint. Is that the time segment, or is it coming back?
No, so it's sprint, FTS, Petit KOM, FTS, and then aqueduct, FTS at 47.2 kilometres, so right towards the finish.
Wow. Where is the finish line? At the top of the KOM?
No, we don't do the final time up the climb, so it's on the flat. In theory, it's going to be close to the Marina sprint, but it might be anywhere because they've chopped the distance.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be that Marina banner, like on some of the Roseau rides, but it might not be, so don't count on it.
Cool. So we'll just look out for the blue banner rather than trusting the Marina banner.
Yeah. If it doesn't stop when you go through the Marina banner, keep going.
And isn't 50k though near the Parfait sprint?
Don't think so, not from the way their map looked. It might be the Parfait, I might be wrong, but it looks like it finishes just after a sprint banner, but it's exactly 50k, so just watch the distance countdown.
It wasn't an April Fool, was it?
And you're going to do aqueduct the second time. That counts, and then you finish after that.
Yep. Fastest through segment as well.
I feel like with
Say again.
the champagne, right?
Dry your finger. It's now too late to discuss bike choice.
How much do I do about cake?
I can't believe we haven't discussed it until now, so we might as well.
Whatever you're on, just pedal harder.
I was actually thinking about going full aero because I figured I could really punch on the hills and then relax a little bit, but yeah.
I nearly did, because I figured I wouldn't hang with the front group, whatever I rode up the climb, and in the second group, I probably had a bit to spare on that first climb. It's the second one where I'll struggle.
Looks like everyone has Tron though, like literally everybody.
Which means that if you went aero, you'd get a few milliseconds on the sprint.
I say everyone but Stian. Stian has gone his own way.
What's that, climber's bike?
Steel on steel.
Give him some.
You need to dry your finger.
Yeah, we keep losing you, Andy.
Yeah, give him some months.
I've seen Steen sprint. He knows what he's doing. And equally, you, Andy, your sprint's come a long way.
Just scoping out the team. So SRT have got 3 in the group ahead of us, but they've only got 5 guys, I think. So their 3rd is in front of us, and their 5th, 4th, and 5th are in the group behind us. So that pretty much neutralises that.
Yeah, I know that can make
that cancels that out, and then hopefully we should be stronger on FTS, because I don't think they can afford to do too much, because they'll drop Ryan if they're not careful. He's going to be on his limit up there on the next climb.
Are you sure they don't have 2 in the front?
No, they've got 3 there, Randy, and 2 behind us.
But isn't it 2 groups?
Yeah, there's two groups ahead of us. So the sign guys have got a select group, and then there's the second group, which is 48 seconds in front of us, and then that group should get in a big gap behind us.
Yeah, we're not going to get caught from behind, I'm certain of that.
The front group is pretty much the sign team and one of the What Fabric guys, and that's it.
That's some selection.
Yeah, that's to be expected. It's that German guy, isn't it? He'll probably come 3rd, I reckon.
And actually, that was stupid. Me trying to follow them was pointless. So anyway, kicking myself a bit for that. But I'm coming back to life now, so I'll hopefully be of some use when we get to the climb.
I thought that Norwegian guy was going to be in the front, Andersen here. But he's like 50-something years old.
Okay, so just before we get to the sprint, let's make sure, if we're thinking about that next climb, that we almost have 2 pods of 3.
Lost you, Tom.
Yeah, you dropped out, Tom.
Craig, Andre, Steen, do as little as you can, and you're going to push on as much as you can on the next climb as our lead 3. Then the other 4, we can work out what we're going to do on the FTS, and then we'll get the best we can and make sure there's a group behind. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, good plan.
That's Craig, Andre, and Steen going easy through the sprint and then pushing on afterwards.
I think essentially, as long as we keep those little pockets of people together, if I surf the back of this bunch, I should be able to take the FTS, whatever time anyone's set in front. If I come through the bunch on here and people just stretch it out a little, I'd be fucking annoyed if I didn't set the FTS, so that should take care of that. Then if we can get people in position up the road as well, and then if we've got a chance, we can have a look at the Aqueduct FTS as well. But
yeah. I mean, you want me to sprint and lead you out, Tom, on this one, or what?
yeah, I mean, there's no problem. If you feel good, by all means, we can have a couple of people go at it, but just let's not all blow ourselves up.
Right, did you want me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually, if Stefan's going to need to get off before the end, it makes sense for him. And then Chris and Danny, judge how you feel. If one of you want to have a crack at it as well, by all means.
I'll lead you out, Tom.
Because remember, it's like 360 metres on cobble. It's 20 seconds.
Daniel, Craig, and Chris on the aqueduct, maybe.
Not if
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, afterwards. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, first aqueduct, don't worry about it. Just push on and get over as a group. But
Yeah.
it's the second
Make
one
sure
where
we
need to
take
go
care of the
for it.
KOM on the Petit KOM, and then once we're through that, anything, however anybody feels, they can do what the hell they want, because we should be firing up in front if we get that bit right.
How long is the sprint now?
It's 24.7 it starts, 25.1 it finishes, and then the KOM starts at 30.6.
Perfect.
But you got the aqueduct in between it, so you've got to stay on.
Good job, Chris. You're ready. All detecting.
Just keeping, you know.
Mind games, just showing them how comfortable you are.
At what distance is this sprint?
Starts at 24.7, finishes at 25.1.
Is it 350 or 400?
360.
Oh.
So, Stefan, if you start to stretch the pace when we get to that 24.2, 24.3.
Yeah.
That guy Quent,
He's the race director.
hit a 9th in first race,
Yeah,
but I beat him the last race, so maybe
he's not a bad sprinter.
we will try beat him. My toes are cold.
It's snowing here, so don't know what you're complaining about.
Your shoes too tight.
Yeah, I think when we have Norwegians on the team, we can't call what we get snow.
Yeah, I know, that was the irony of it.
Yeah, this is t-shirt weather for them.
We're struggling in snow now, but I think if you
I
have
think,
the shoes are too tight, they will maybe be cold after a while.
I think one ZRL race, we were complaining about it being like -3, and Rue was in a -17 in Finland.
Brilliant. Right, so in 500 meters, I'll start upping the pace.
No, not yet.
Not yet. That's too soon.
Not yet. Not yet. The sprint is at 24.7.
Oh,
not
okay.
yet.
Okay.
Hold your guns.
I'll pick it up around 24, just before.
Yeah, just don't stretch. Just stretch the bunch. Don't go full gas if you're going that early.
I'm thinking maybe if we put the climbers trio near Stefan at the front, because it'll make it a smoother
Yeah,
regroup.
sounds good.
Yeah, just tell me when you want me to move to the front. I think now we're coming up to the aqueduct though, aren't we?
No, look
Coming
after
up
the
to the
sprint.
sprint. River on the left, going past the trees.
Oh yes, it's this left-hand turn into the sprint. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
when we hit the town.
Right
Yeah,
hand turn into the sprint.
There's normally sunflowers on the right, and then you go through the arches town.
Everyone can start pedaling now, aren't they?
Okay, just when we hit about 24, start to stretch it out. Okay, just start to build. Just start to lengthen this group. Yeah, if you can on the front, just start to stretch it a little more. Off this right hand bend, guys.
Beautifully done.
Lovely.
Right, nice work, guys. Spot on.
Good job, guys. Perfect, Stefan.
Well done, guys.
Who's feeling good now?
I just closed down their attack. And they sat up when I got there.
Dean's bringing me back nicely.
Good job, yeah.
I just punched for the first half and then sat up. Try and keep something in the tank.
Start is at 30
30.6. It finishes at 33.3.
Thank you, Captain.
Je suis dans le boat.
Stian, are you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, just be a little bit careful here, especially on the downside of the aqueduct.
Yeah, easy to get spat here.
Less than half to go.
And this balloon sprint doesn't count either, right?
No, it's just a Petit KOM and then the aqueduct the other way round that count and the finish.
Okay, so just Andre and Christine, it's quite flat at the bottom, so we really want to stick together as much as we can and then just ratchet it up near the top. It's very difficult, this one, it's difficult to pace, but a group will go quicker at the bottom than a solo.
Sprint efforts near the top helped. Just punches you back onto the wheel if you want to go.
We're flying. That group behind us have completely given up on ever catching us. Over
Yeah.
3.5 minutes.
I said they wouldn't catch us, they're done now. That first fly was a selector.
I think that they're ready for the fire, and that fire in my lungs has just about been put out, so we're good to go.
Good.
How far are they in front?
115. 115. Ready to try? Wish it was 20 minutes.
Do you usually just want to ride your own tempo or do you want me to try and whittle the group down?
I think it'll actually help us if we have a bigger group in the lower section.
Yeah,
It'll actually make us go faster,
yeah.
and then we'll try and spring out the group when it gets steeper.
Yeah, sounds good.
It is smart. Start from the back.
So, yeah, 2.7 kilometers at 3.6%.
Most of the decline at the end.
It sort of climbs and then goes a bit flat, climbs again, goes flat, and then goes quite heavy.
Yeah, it does. It starts at this junction in a minute, you can see. We swing a left there, go up. I'll try and hang on with you.
I think key thing is if it splits, try and stick with a group here, even if it's not the first group. There's a good chance that it'll split into two, but you still want people with you.
Yeah, good shout.
Good work. What pace do you want on the flat?
Well, my target, I think my best up here is about 370 watts, just over 5 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna try and stay a bit below that and then kick on at the end.
Okay.
Perfect. I'll try the same.
I'll have to do 100 more than that to keep it with you.
I threw up listening to that.
Don't worry, I'm likely to. Just preparing myself for 5 minutes of pain. Okay, SRT have dropped Potter and Cole. There's a good chance we can catch them.
I'm dropped here, man, and there's no real other group. And there's one guy behind me.
Come on, Dan. Come on, Tom.
So you've got that group covered. I'm going to go after the aqueduct.
Okay, Tom, I'm with you. Come on, Tom, come on.
Stan, get on the wheel.
Andre and I are here. We won't push the pace. Try to get you guys back and then push on.
There's nothing Stan can do. He's got no draft.
Okay, we've got 3 of us in this group. That's good.
Okay, let's go.
Thanks, Ian, and thanks Andre, that's a great lead up to that.
Don't do any Sian. Do we have 5?
I'm trying to close on this end.
You're still good. You've got numbers. We're sitting in the gap, so we'll let you know if anyone starts to close on us. But you've got 5.
We've got 3 here.
Yeah, you've got Danny and Stian just behind, and then you've got Chris Craig group in front.
I'll do my best to stay here.
Okay, it's of no benefit for us to push now, is it?
Yeah.
So let the others work and see if we can get Dan and Stian back.
I'm catching slowly.
Well, we could do bringing Cole back in.
The group should do that naturally, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we will anyway. It's 15k to go. Second to K, no problem.
There's only the Petit KOM, everything else.
He's quite a good sprinter though. That's the only thing.
Hello.
No, but all 3 of us. Yeah, all 3 of us have got beaten.
Almost back.
Yeah, just remember how hard he's had to work to get up there in the first place, though. That would have been right on his limit for a lot of the first 30k.
Yeah. Actually, let's let him dangle even longer. I think he can hold us off.
Okay, we're catching.
Sit behind me, Tom. Don't get yourself in that wind.
Yeah, it's all right. On the front, I'll stay at the sort of tempo so I'm nice and comfortable.
So you boys are the Aqueduct Dream Team, okay?
Yeah, I should have that covered. I say that, I've never actually tried to go up it quickly, so we'll find out what happens.
Steve and I are back together now. We can work together.
Yeah, you're good. You've got Stefan and I behind you. We're 35 seconds back, and then you've got the oodles of time to everyone else. So it's just ride your own race as a pair and finish it. Done.
Yep. See what I can do on Aqueduct.
To be honest, you guys would do well to join up and just hit that KOM, because the threat is from behind's miles back. So it's all about how quick you can hit the Aqueduct. I'm afraid my time good enough for 20th on the Petit KOM. Obviously they can be higher, it'll probably be about 10th place points. Well no, actually it won't be, will it? Because it's only one per team. But,
So 5 sign.
I was going to say, out of that top 20 though, you can
Maybe
take
5, 6.
about 8 out between 2 teams. So 6 of those won't count.
well, there's only 8 scores, so if I come 8th, I've not done very well.
So who have we got here then? 3 SRT.
No, 2 of them, James Potter and Ryan Cole.
There we go.
So they've got one guy up the road. So really, we need to try and get all 3 of us in front of. Oh no, there are 3 of them. Oh, the Saint Christian is back to help. Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
So essentially, you just need to get 3 of you in front of one of them.
More mind games.
Interesting.
If he's going for the FTS, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, the other option is you stretch it out before you get there, so he hasn't got the punch.
That'd be a good job for me because I've not got a great sprint anyway. But yeah, so as we come into the aqueduct, I'll push before we get there.
Not keeping quiet.
This is brilliant.
Perfect.
Mid-ride brinkmanship, eh?
Bit of slander. Try and help. Can't hurt even, sorry.
SRT went back. Technical.
Cruising. Fuck you. You're melting me, John.
Mind game, Steph. Mind game.
You're doing all the work for me.
All about the team game. Stick with your team. So what's my best play then on the aqueduct? Just as we come into it, just drive hard on the front.
Yeah, I think if you're going to stretch it quite long, so you don't just give him the speed, but you take the sting out of his legs. But essentially, do whatever you feel like. We should be fine.
Ulf getting involved.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy actually. From all the communication, he's the guy that's been doing a lot of it.
They owe him some though, because Cole worked for them last race. Try on the hilly one.
I think they know what we're going to try because I drifted to the front and his 2 teammates marked me very quickly.
It might be worth trying the complete opposite then.
No, that's our play really, because if we go out too early, we'll just ruin ourselves for the finish. and then if we go too late, we're just helping them go faster on the segment.
You could launch one man up the road early, and then you two sprint up to him and slingshot him.
I thought about trying to do that for the finish.
Yeah.
The other thing to keep in mind is SRT are 6 points behind us, so they've got out of 8 teams finished 6 places ahead of us. So I think it's probably more important we don't do anything really stupid.
I've just realised Ryan is actually a Rhino. He's just racing for SRT. It was Ryan that posted in the the Facebook group for the keep, so that's why they're working with him.
He comes on quite a few of the. He's been on quite a few of the badge hunters as well, I think.
He's done a couple of roses. He is a Rhino. I don't know whether they just loaned him because they were short of numbers or something.
I swear he's raced the entire time for SRZ though.
Yeah,
I think he has, but I think maybe they wanted to enter a team and then were struggling for numbers or something, and Rhino has lots
got
there. So I think they might have just.
I think Anne knows him really well from the SRT guys. Rethink on the tactics, let him go for the thing, just don't help him, because I put my money on Tom anyway, and we save our powder for the finish.
Yeah, sounds good.
Maybe even with an attack over the top on the on the aqueduct.
Yeah, you've got 2.5k from the banner, so you go that little bit downhill and then flat. So yeah, you can just time trial from there. It will suit you guys.
Dean and I are catching you guys.
How do you want me to help you, Tom, by the way? How do you want me to help you?
We'll have a look when we get a little bit closer. Just lead out on the flat section into it, and then I'll drive up the steep bit and over the top.
Yeah, we are catching you guys. 6 seconds out of you. So we are coming.
So, Steph, just as a kind of some advice, the last sprint segment that we did, Tom went before I did, or I had a very bad lead out strategy. So Tom went past, I started kicking, and then ironically I managed to sit in Tom's draft trying to get past him to offer some assistance, and then in the end, because I'd got the draft and the slingshot, I came past Tom. So keep that in mind, don't just give up, see whether or not you can help Tom up the climb as well.
Yeah, I would say I'm very light and spiky, so I've got my 5-second power, and then I sort of hang on, so that's why I accelerate quick. People, I tend to spring out the front really early, but come with me as long as you can.
So be ready.
Alright, okay. I'll just go as hard as I can for as long as I can.
It's a lot of pressure, isn't it, Steph?
Basically, it's your swan song. We'll get there just before you get off the bike. You can blow yourself up and then get off straight afterwards.
Oh, I think I'm going to make it to the end. It'll only take us 10 minutes to complete this race.
Yeah,
got to be Mark Renshaw today.
Fuck SRT. We're going to get 7 in front of them.
Nice work, Andy. Andy splits off the front, so see what happens.
Yeah, good work, Andy.
Go on, Andy.
Not a lot.
Nobody's biting.
Depends how good at maths they are as well.
I did think about asking more later on Drift Hour just in case, so that people spent the first half an hour looking for him.
I had the same thought.
Just log on and
They'd just assume it was like 30 minutes up the road, wouldn't they?
yeah, they'd see like 15 minutes and go, oh, he's 15 minutes in front.
Andre, you're out of sight, 10 seconds. So nice, smooth effort now. Nobody's interested in chasing. They must be saving themselves for the
Go on, Andy.
for the
Go
aqueduct. So make it work.
Perfect for you, Andy. Time trial.
Keep it high, Andy. Bouchon, do.
And then Chris and I can draft the SRT guys up the aqueduct and kick them over the top.
We got
Andy,
the
50, Andre, 15 seconds now. You are way clear.
Great work, Andy. Perfect as well, because if they all sit up and watch, you'll get Stian and Danny back up with you as well.
But we've pulled 10 seconds back in the last few minutes.
Yeah, it's 20 seconds. So if you keep pushing up on the on the aqueduct as well, no, actually no, just keep riding smooth before we get there, because the fireworks on the aqueduct will probably extend our gap over you.
Yeah, it might.
20 seconds now, Andy.
Well done, Andy. Really proud of you.
So actually, it's all in. I was just thinking the SRT guys might use somebody else on the FTS, but it's all for you and for Chris and I. It's all about beating Ryan or their third place finisher.
Yeah.
24 seconds now, Andy. So massive gap. You just ride smooth now. Just manage it over the little segment, and then you just press on to the finish. Awesome work.
Well done, mate. Well done. Keep it going.
At what distance is the aqueduct?
47.2 it starts, 47.6 it finishes.
We're on 14 seconds now.
We're really slowing down. We're about to hit the segment. So actually, we'll keep it. Heck, we're doing 27k an hour. So they're going to have no speed coming in either, which will work against them. It also means everybody's fresh, so when it does kick off, it's going to really kick off.
Seconds.
Go guys, you got it. Up, up. Just steady here, Stefan. We've got a nice gap. Just ease, and then we'll build into it to get a little recovery.
Yes, Craig.
We going or shall I go?
What do you reckon?
I think it's too fast. I think we're marked.
I had to go with that, but it was no draft, so picking up.
Go on, Tom. Kick ass.
Sorry, Tom. I didn't give you a draft at all there.
It's fast to me. Keep going, Andy. Absolutely brilliant ride. 1.4.
Right, so it's after the sprint banner. It's after the village, isn't it, actually?
We just passed someone who stopped.
I'll sit for you, Stefan. I'll wait. Don't blow yourself up.
But you got on the sprint, Tom?
30.68. Turns out a draft makes a difference.
Right,
Yeah, that's a
Chris,
that's what
I'm going to go long. I'm going to go long as it starts to ramp up after the village. And then you just mark their third man.
Yep.
And just beat him.
Okay.
And hopefully I can hang on.
Do it.
So you use me, Stefan. Just talk to me about pace. We'll get you in so you can go out.
Yeah, I'm almost on you, but we're 2k home. Just ride, mate. We'll be there.
Go on, Craig. Dig deep. Dig deep.
Oh yeah, the guy completely stopped in the middle of the road. Oh well, feel for him.
Feel it.
Crushed it.
Works a dream.
Well done.
Ran out of gears at the end.
Run out of legs.
Good luck, Craig.
Good job, Andy.
Yeah, amazing work, Andy. Absolutely perfect. We had all the bases covered. You went long, I went late, Chris just cleaned up. Well, Chris is cleaning up, passing me on the line anyway.
Bring it home, boys.
What you should do then, it's been loads of fun riding with you guys.
Well done.
I think that's the lowest watts I've ever done for a race. That's a lot of soft pedaling. Oh, that was bonkers.
What we're doing here. Getting together.
Very punchy. Good night, guys. Really good racing that. All the way.
Music and rhythm and
Brilliant.
flow. It's got a certain beat to it that just reminds me.
I hope the next season of ZRL isn't this hard as that.
That's the sound.
Please don't let any of the sign guys to chase after me.
I'm looking forward to a few B races.
Tell me about it. Still rubbish racing these bloody silly. Jesus. Although I was pretty happy with my.
Go on, Tom.
individual
Go on,
time
Tom.
trial.
Take it. Take it, Tom.
You got it. You did all the work.
You feel that vibe
you rode 10k with me just sitting in behind you, so I think you probably deserve to finish in front.
Thanks very much, guys. That's a great series. I'm going to go get a curry. Thanks very much.
Awesome work, Steph. Well done. Catch you later.
Well done, Steph.
Well done,
Cheers.
buddy. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, guys. It's been one of the funnest series we've done. And like today's race really, sorted it up. It's rare when